Good morning, everyone. Um, it's 6:53 in the morning, even earlier now, even earlier. I've been up since about 6. Watched EastEnders, exciting. Yeah, there you go. That's enough of that. Sunday was another great day. Did a podcast with two friends. That was that was an experience. That was mad. That was good. But yeah, and I uploaded it within about an hour and a half of it being recorded, and they played it downstairs on the TV, the podcast, and it's really weird hearing your voice again and stuff like that. This week is what it's going to be, and thank you for watching last week's weekly vlog. I know it's not me doing proper vlogging stuff, but you get to know a bit more about me on the day and chatting about things and stuff, so it's not all that bad, is it? This keeps stopping and starting, and it keeps pausing and unpausing. I need to sort that out. I might need to format my phone again or something. I don't know. Now my friend Nikki, she's hopefully going to lend me her Quest 2 VR set for a few days, and if she does, I'm going to try and record a few videos, as many as I can, using it. She's got the golf game and the space one, the space station thing, and roller coasters, so I'll be I want to save to get one. They were about 300 odd quid now, about 400 quid this time. Gone up a bit, but I can save. I can get one by Christmas if I save. I think one of the things I'd use more for watching films and stuff like that, like got the cinema mode and stuff. That's the kind of thing I'd do it more, feels like in the cinema. Don't know. I'm feeling a bit better. All weekend I've been feeling a bit crappy, generally in my head and stuff. I think I've been having a head cold or something wrong. Don't know. But I'm feeling better. It's a really strange kind of feeling. I've spent a few hours on the virtual reality, on the Oculus Quest 2, and I've done a lot of videoing. I'll turn to a video and stuff like that the next week or two. But I do have to say that the games are fantastic, but the best thing about it is the animation. Animation VR. I've watched a few animations, and you're there in the animation, and it's just mind-blowing. Yeah, the game is good. Trust me, the game is good, but some of the animation, you can just go into a world and just look around it and stay there for as long as you want. You can just, it's, I thought it was just be a good gaming machine, but the immersion, like that, there's one on a space station, just a video, but you're immersed and you can turn around and there's someone behind you doing stuff, and it's 3D is just like phenomenal. The recording doesn't do it justice because the recording is only 2D. How are you all? It's another fine day, I suppose. Same as yesterday. The weather's a bit yucky, a bit more blue, a bit more bluish sky in the morning, but no. Yeah, okay. Oh, dear me. Have you experienced VR? Do you like it? Have you got one of these? I want to save and get one. I know the mobile phone ones are not the same because you haven't got the controls, you haven't got the proper virtual reality. It's just a phone. It's just giving off 3D and whatever. Finish my coffee off. Not going to watch any more VR. Going to watch EastEnders, But no, the VR can wait till after work. And tonight we've got street to street fish and chip van coming. So I've got chips and sausage. Got to work yesterday, and there was some ZX Spectrum games boxed in the cassette box. Everything was perfect. The cassette's perfect. Instructions perfect. It was all. I'll try and take some photos. But the games, there's about 4 or 5 games, some baseball games, and Yao Kung Fu. Yao Kung Fu, Wow. And yeah. Welcome to a Wednesday. A wet, miserable Wednesday. There was times when I used to love the rain and cold weather. Still do in a way. Still hate the hot weather. When you get older, your body starts telling you different things and starts, going, no, it's too cold, no, it's too wet, no. You're aching there, But I've had a new lease of life with VR, and it's just opened my mind to different things, It's great, it's crazy, it's wonderful, it's dangerous, it's, you name it, that's VR for you. Dangerous, why dangerous? Because you can get addicted to it, it can become your reality. Amazing because you can enter a world that you can only dream of. Me, I've always been into animation, being able to sit through a 3D animation where you're part of the story and the story's around you, walking past you, going in front of you in 3D, animation. You look over your shoulder, you can see the couch talking beside you. It's just phenomenal. Today I'm good. I'm really good actually. The meditation stuff is really good on that. On Oculus 2 or Meta 2. Yeah. Can't fault it really. Can't fault it. Well, you can, but yeah. Today at work, I've got tomorrow off by the way, so there you go. So today at work, in the shop, blah 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 blah. So, a bit of a better day today. Friday, of course. Oh, I have now got my own Meta Quest 2, or Oculus 2, Quest 2 as people like to call it. I think the Meta name is slowly dying on it, I think, and Oculus is taken back over again. I don't know. But there seems to be a new life sparked into Oculus 2, which is good, especially now it's got one. So yeah, I've just purchased a docking station, which I'm getting Monday. I'll show you what it is. That's what I've purchased. It's coming. Yeah. As well as a docking station, it's good just for displaying it, so it doesn't have to be plugged in. And it's got like surge protection, it's got overheating protection, it's got other protection, so it won't overcharge, it will shut off, blah blah blah. Because that's one problem with it. The Quest 2 is when you use a normal charger, it doesn't stop when it's fully charged, and it can be a bit dangerous. So this at least will protect it a bit more, you know what I mean? And it'd be handy just to grab and use rather than charge up then use, But I've only decided I'm only going to use the Quest 2 on my days off. So working days, I'm not going to touch it in the mornings or evenings, just leave it, let it be. But when we've got days off, I'll go on it then. It just limits my usage of it, and I don't want to be on it all the time because I've got YouTube to deal with, and I've got that kind of podcast to deal with. I don't want this overtaking my life, you know what I mean? But I did go on Horizon World last night whilst I'd got it all set up, and oh my god, I don't know why it's got bad ratings. I know you got World's Second Life on PC. I think Second Life's still the best one, but for virtual reality and stuff, I was chatting to some Americans, just like, hello, you know what I mean? In a virtual stand-up comedy store. They're strange, I know. But yeah, so at least I've got it. At least I can have it. At least if I want it, I can use it, I did a video yesterday, about 30 minutes long, about my 3-day experience with it, first experience. I'm going to do a podcast about it, about the mental health side of it and that kind of thing, you know, and it's good and bad, blah blah blah, which I did delve into on the video, but I want to delve into it more on a podcast, you know. Anyway, enough of that. Got a coffee. It's now 7:34 in the morning. I would have guessed by now it's just one of these sit down chatty kind of morning kind of chats, you know. Yesterday, as you know, I had a day off. Didn't record anything yesterday. It actually turned up at 12:30, and it took me a few hours to get everything installed that I wanted. Everything that was on the one that I borrowed is now on this one, including the chat sites and goodness where, and all the other things there which I know I can use because it's my account, you see. So, yeah. Okay. Oh, I went to bed at about 7 o'clock last night. You know, I just got all knackered out. I woke up at 4 this morning, so I was happy. I got my 8 hours sleep. Don't know how much was heavy sleep and light sleep. I'll have to check my watch later. I'm still feeling very positive. I'm still feeling great and brilliant, you know. What's my plan for today? Well, of course, today I'm working in the diary room. I'm working tomorrow as well. But Sunday, I'm meeting up with Jax. And we're going exploring. Well, we managed to get a viewing of a place, you know, not a viewing as in a place is open for the day, and we're going there just to have a look around it. There's a group, me and Jackson and other people, a time slot, and we're going to go there, look around, see if we can take video photos. If not, then I don't know, just get around there and I'll talk about it afterwards or something. If I can take photos, it's a bonus. I can add the photos into a video, you know. It all depends if they allow you to, because I don't know. Anyway, let me finish my coffee, get to work. I'll see if I can add anything to this later. If not, then that's it for this week. But if anything exciting happens today, I'll come and inform you and let you know.